Good morning, and welcome to this week's session of Hope in the World. We hope you are doing well, both physically and emotionally at this difficult time. Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, we both have tried to remain positive, which has helped to strengthen our practice as well as our own personal well-being. We have continually reminded each other, as well as our patients, that this is unfortunately not the first pandemic that our world has faced, and it won't be the last. But we have conquered them in the past, and we will again. Fortunately, this pandemic is very different in comparison to those in the past. The difference is in the significant medical advancements that have evolved over the years. As medical providers, we feel fortunate to serve our patients in a time where we have a vast array of resources that have evolved. God gave us humans the ability, and because of that, we are able to fight this silent enemy like no other time in history.
I would agree, Ashley. Medical science has advanced significantly and we're much more prepared to handle this crisis than ever before. Before I say anything else, I'd like to say though, when I was young, a teenager, I listened to a sermon by a minister at a time of disaster, and his main point that has stuck with me for life is that God is always with us, but He has given us talents and abilities, and He wants us to be strong and to use them. So this is the perfect time. Medical science is advanced, specifically for the coronavirus. We do have testing available for active disease and antibodies to test people who have had it previously and weren't aware. This will certainly help us. Vaccines, I know, are in process already. They're in clinical trials. They will be available. They will be significant. And other medications that are now finding definite use and definite help in minimizing and shortening the course of patients with COVID. The other reason I have hope, though, is when this first came to crisis and I was on briefings with the health department, the expectation in Wyoming County alone was 12 to 16,000 patients would be infected. We would have hundreds of patients in the hospital, a couple hundred patients on a ventilator, and we're not going to be able to handle it. As of today, there have been 71 patients total in Wyoming County, and one patient on a modified simplistic ventilator who did just fine. So we certainly have not been overwhelmed. Even New York City, the hotbed of the world and of the country, did not exceed the capacity of ventilators or ICU beds. So there definitely is hope. And the other thing I'd like to say that I learned in medical school is that even with all of our science and technology and the doctors treating, the saying was that I dressed his wounds, but God healed him. And that's very true.
And in conclusion, we want to remind you of the importance of taking time to focus on you and your own health. Enjoy these simple times for what they're worth and use it as an opportunity to focus on your own healthy living. We hope our time together today can help to give you hope in the days ahead. And until we see one another again, God bless and take care of yourself. Until then,
we have hope.